aggressive. Furious vibe, you get the message. Shut it down like I ain't paid no electric. I'm like DB up in the party. I wanna jump up and be somebody. Charlie Holmes, I got tabs on mommy. She gon' my colleagues. Wasabi hot, look at them. I'm full of fire like the McCracken. Stay on tour on Euro, I'm racking. Be in the hood where your navy ain't napping. Twerk that girl, this the one like the I'm gonna give you 90 B-boy, keep the elements hot. Make them backspin the windmill. G-O-H, haters, a D-O-A. A young boy what I used to be. Now I'm all grown up, I'm a boss. Waving like that, come with me because I know I can't afford to stop for a moment. Cause I'm just out of reach of your finger. I know I can't afford to stop for a moment. Let's go.
I used to rock an MP3. Before that, hot tracks and MTV. Now I synchronize the MPC. So this strap genuine like OMG, yo G, y'all in the booth like DB. LOL, old school, I'm so PC. See the mic, I gotta grab it, no CD. You're playing the odds when you face the mob. See the guard raising the ball, happy y'all just don't get it. I'm hard in the paint when involved. Then again, I might roll up in the tank dog, ain't no limit. G-O-H, haters get DDT. These vets ain't what they used to be. It's funk doc in the guard on court. Like a CP3, it's about time y'all get used to me. Because I know I can't afford to stop for a moment. Cause I'm just out of reach of your fingers. I know I can't afford to stop.
Cowboys, Ravens, and the rain is really coming down here. We're going to have soggy conditions as we get set for today's game.
The forecast has been calling for rain for the days leading up to this game, and here we are about to kick it off, and it's a downpour.
Yeah, when you have a downpour like this, of course it's going to affect the game because handling the football is going to be rough.
And with that kick, we're underway. And the tackle's made right around the 32-yard line. Quarters formation here for the defense. First down at the 32. Picked up a couple that time. After the 2-yard carry, it sets up second down and 8. Press coverage all the way. Gordon makes the grab. Gordon's tackled down at the 32.
Now to be a running back in the NFL, you got to do more than one thing, and you got to be part of the pass game. That was a wonderful job, catching the short pass and picking up all those extra yards.
After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Look at Tyrone Crawford with the sack.
Well, we know one thing. If you're a defensive tackle, you got power, and it was on display that time. Wonderful job by the big fella, busting through there and getting the sack on the QB. The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
And it's knocked down. The Ravens decked out in a lot of pink. And we see pink throughout the building. It's Breast Cancer Awareness Month in the NFL. Gordon's met at the 30.
So many times you watch football games and coaches just give up too early on the run game. Well, they'll keep it going today. After that run, decent pickup by the running back.
He makes the catch. Gains 11.
You got to be agile when you make these kind of catches, running these short drag routes across the field. That time we saw the agility of the receiver. Nice catch.
Inside the 20 now at the 19. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Gordon's going to take the handoff now. And that'll gain just a few yards. Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Flag is out. That's what happens when you try to guess the snap count.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. 2nd and 3. Handoff by Griffin. Pure determination. What a run. Touchdown.
You spend so much time in this league. Once you get in the red zone on the offensive side, all these different plays, knowing you must be efficient. You need to score touchdowns instead of kicking field goals. Well, you can feel good now because you got it in there.
The Cowboys are ready to run back this kick. No return. The ball's coming out to the 20. The Cowboys with an empty backfield look here.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
And now we'll look at the Cowboys lineup on offense. A week ago, they shredded the defense, throwing for over 400 yards.
Second down following that incompletion.
The Cowboys line up, split backfield. The Ravens go with the dime formation here on defense.
Trying to fight through right up the middle of the field. He's going to be tackled right around the 21-yard line.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run, nowhere for the running back to go, and they stopped him for a short gain.
The Cowboys have a third down coming up. They did a great job a week ago of converting on third down.
Third and 9. He's drilled as he throws.
This defense in the early going looks like a mighty feisty bunch here today, Phil.
Well, I think they thought coming into today's game, by us talking to the coaches, they thought their defense was going to play well, and that was a good series that time by them.
We'll see what he can do here. He's tackled right at the 48, and a run back of about 5.
The Ravens offense heading back onto the field to start the drive after the result of their last possession was a touchdown. You think they've got another one in them, partner?
Oh, I absolutely do. I mean, just look at them. They got a good football team. The quarterback has great confidence and talent, and you put those things together, that makes you good. It makes you dangerous, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him march down there again.
Griffin's pass will be incomplete this time.
That's what you expect in the NFL nowadays from the players, especially these receivers. They're so aggressive, so athletic. They go all out for every catch. That time he just lets it all go. Not able to make the catch, but I'll give him an A for effort.
Playing press coverage to the outside.
Now he's going to change the play. Look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
Is able to get hold of it.
This is called managing the football game as a head coach. What are you doing here? You got to lead. It's close. It's fourth down. It's short yardage. You're near midfield. Don't do it. Punt the football away. And if the other team's going to go ahead, make them drive the length of the field.
The kick in. It's through there. The kick is good.
They tack on another 3 points to their lead as they've done a good job getting this thing started midway through the first.
That's what this team does. They prepare all week. They like to start fast. And today, they have come out blazing.
Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20. The Cowboys offense coming back onto the field here, desperately trying to avoid a repeat of their last drive when they had the quick 3 and out.
I'll tell you what, if they go 3 and out again, you know what's going to happen? Those defensive players are going to be looking at them as they come off the field. You put this back out there already, so it's important to get a drive, give your defense a little rest.
And here's the toss.
Huge yardage picked up and finally tackled at the end.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
Offense lining up here after picking up more than 30 on the previous play. From the gun, Romo. Catch made by Bryant. Bryant's met after a gain of 3. And now here's the Ravens defense. They have to put some pressure on the quarterback this week, as last week they did not have a single sack. 2nd and 7 on the way. Romo has everybody split out wide for this snap.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
It's Williams with the sack.
When you're a corner, you can take some chances when you know your defense can sack the quarterback without blitzing. Good job that time by the defensive front.
It's 3rd and 15 here after the sack. Romo's alone in the backfield. Romo's going to take it from the gun. Heaving it down the field. Taking it all the way home for the touchdown. I know it's just the first quarter, Phil, but they needed that touchdown. This team was in danger of possibly being embarrassed today.
Oh, the way they were playing, they were getting dominated on offense and defense, and all of a sudden you look up and boom, a quick score by them, and they're right back in it.
He's got a chance to return this one. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Ravens really have this offense cranking, Phil. They've scored on their last 2 series.
You know what we see now in the NFL, so many different ways to move an offense, screens, run plays, power plays, trick plays. Right now, everything working on the offensive side. When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
2nd and short. Handoff made. And he's tackled down after picking up the first. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Look out here. They're going to blitz. They're all packing the line of scrimmage.
Now 1st and 10. RG3 going down the field. Second down after the incompletion. Looks like they're in press coverage here. Gordon's got it on the handoff. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field. The line of scrimmage, the 48. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's 2nd down and 9. Melvin Gordon makes the reception. Play number 6 coming up on this drive. The Ravens snapping at the 41. Looking across the middle. Amari Cooper has the catch.
You got to be able to adjust when you run these drag routes across the field. The throw cannot always be right on target. Can you reach behind, make the catch, and keep going full speed? That's the sign of a good receiver.
And they tackle him down at the 37-yard line.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain.
That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's 2nd down and 9.
Hey, how about that? The defensive line, everybody's shifting to the left. I think they're expecting a run.
To Williams. Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
When you have an offense like this that just keeps getting first downs, not only are they moving in scoring position, but they're giving their defense a lot of rest.
First and 10. Gordon's handed the football. Gordon's met at the 23.
Gordon is never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
Griffin from the gun. Under pressure and incomplete. Offense heading to the line for the 11th play of the drive.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
3rd and 6. Pulls it in. Gains 19. That's his first reception today.
When you are behind and the offense is driving the football against you, you got to take a chance to stop this drive.
Griffin's completion percentage 70% on the day.
They're trying to confuse the offense here. Look at everybody crowd the line of scrimmage.
Probably should have had that one, but it goes incomplete.
Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good, and the football falls incomplete.
A timeout charge to the offensive unit. Offense heads to the line for the 13th play of this drive. The Cowboys with a nickel look here on defense. 2nd and goal from the 4. Should have had it.
Jim, I love these situations. 3rd and goal, what are they going to call? They're going to run the football, they're going to go with a pass, and if it is a pass, I would look for something quick.
The offense heads to the line for the 14th play of this drive. 3rd and goal at the 4. Cedric Thornton runs him down.
You got to be quick and decisive when you're down near the goal line and you're throwing the pass as a quarterback. That time he was not, and he takes a huge sack.
The kick is good.
Yeah, that was a good job that time by the defense. They were bending, they did not break, and all they did was give up a field goal.
He'll take it from the 10. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. The Cowboys are going to line up. Close game, 2nd quarter. The score's 13-7. First down at the 29. Strong eye handoff here. Nowhere to go as this will be a loss of 3.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Morris lined up in the backfield. The Cowboys snap it at the 26. They'll mark him at the 29.
Well, when you get in a situation like this, Jim, and you get 3rd and long, I'll tell you what catches a defense by surprise. Run a double move on the outside against the defensive back, because everybody in the stands and the defensive players all think you're going to throw it short.
The Ravens will come out in the dime. And it's batted down.
Let's give the defense a lot of credit. They got the offense in a 3rd and long situation, and the pass goes incomplete. The offense, well, you just got to do a better job not putting yourself in those situations.
He's going to challenge the punt coverage. Fights through that hit. And that's a gain of 13. The Ravens retake the field on offense. They just piled up the yardage the last time they had it, but walked away with only 3.
Yeah, but you got to feel good about it. They had a long march. They did a lot of good things on the offensive side. The offensive line performed well. And to march the football that far and kick a field goal, you got to feel good about it.
It's first down as they head to the line. Halftime, 2 minutes away. Griffins back in shotgun formation. Going deep. Hauls it in. And in for the touchdown.
The late touchdown here in the second quarter gives them a nice lead with the intermission looming, Phil.
Yeah, great job on their side. They got a nice lead, but I just want to give you a little warning now. This is professional football, and those are professionals on the other side, and they will fight back. So be ready to come out here and play the same way in the second half.
The Ravens getting ready to kick it away.
He'll have a chance to take off.
And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. The Cowboys got absolutely nothing out of their previous possession, and here they are back on the field. Another 3 and out, I would have to think, would be very demoralizing to this team right now, Phil.
Yeah, it's going to be demoralizing to the offense, but I'll tell you who's going to be more demoralized is the defense, because they need to sit on the sidelines and get a little rest. So I know there's a lot of pressure on this offense right now.
Morris is in the backfield. First down at the 27. Brought down at the 32.
Good job by the offense here. Hustle up, get that football snap, conserve time, and most of all, conserve that timeout. Those are big down the stretch.
The Cowboys from the 32. Takes it from the eye. The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
Hurry up, 2-minute offense. First and 10.
It's Williams with the sack.
Not a good job by the quarterback that time. Inside of 2 minutes in the first half, you got to get rid of the football. If nobody's open, just throw it away. That time, he loses yards by taking the sack.
It's now second down.
Screen. Finds his mark. And he's brought down right at the 42. The Ravens decide to take a timeout here, leaving them with only 1. 3rd and 6 coming up. The Cowboys come to the line. First down marker is at the 48. The Ravens with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. Catch made. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
Good job by the offense going the hurry-up offense. You do this to get the plays in, but also you want to conserve the timeouts.
Tony Romo is going to take it from the shotgun. 2 hands on the football and has the catch.
So they complete that one, yet it's still second down. They're setting up screen. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down. Quickly to the line.
Romo stepping back into the shotgun. It's Williams with the sack.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit here. You want to stop the offense from scoring here with under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Good pressure on the quarterback, and they take him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Loss of 5 on the play. That leads us to second down.
The Ravens come out in a dime package. From the gun, Romo. Looking long. Dez Bryant is there.
Well, in a situation like this, third and long, there's only a few things you can do. Screens always are good and safe. Draw plays are also a safe call. But if you're going to throw it, most of the time you throw it short and hope the receiver can catch it and make a run afterwards.
This will most likely be the final play before the half ends. Romo standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Down the field, makes the play one-handed. That'll do it for the first half. We'll be sending you to Larry Ridley back in our studios as we continue with the NFL on EA Sports. And he'll start his return. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Cowboys offense trots out onto the field, looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think they need to try a few different ones here in the second half.
And tackle down at the 49-yard line.
Well, when your team is behind, what do? Just come out there and get a first down. That's a nice job by the offense.
Tony Romo will take it right from the center. First down at the 49. Hand off by Romo. Second and 10 coming up. Shotgun look here for Tony Romo.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
Looking at every option. The ball is fumbled. They recover their own fumble. They bring him to the turf.
One thing coaches hate when their offense is on the field is fumbling the football. Because a lot of times, it's just bad fundamentals. But they're lucky this time. They had the fumble. They're able to get on top of it.
Romo's got it in the gun. Romo to Bryant. Bryant's brought down, but has the first.
Well, as you saw that receiver make the catch, I'll just say this. You cannot throw the football enough his way. There's no such thing. When in doubt, you don't like anything, turn and find him and throw it to him. Jim, when you get inside the other team's red zone, inside the 20-yard line, and you're down some points, you're thinking touchdown in these situations.
The Cowboys are driving toward the end zone, and they need to come away with 7 right now.
Oh, absolutely. They need 7 to get back into this football game and make this game closer. Once you get inside the 10-yard line, of course, the field is very small. You got to come up with something different. Can they do it this time?
Another handoff right back to him. Brooks is able to read that play and make the hit.
The Cowboys offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens to run, loses yards, that's just a bad job by the offensive line.
3rd and 3 coming up. The Ravens defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. And he's taken down.
Well, the defense has got to be excited. Anytime on 3rd down they make the play, they get pretty fired up. But when you sack a quarterback on 3rd down, that is one happy and emotional defense right now.
The kick is good.
Well, this guy's a machine. Every time he gets a chance to go out there and kick a field goal, it is right down the middle. Good job by the offense, good job by the kicker.
That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20. The Ravens offense takes the field. Let's see if this momentum can carry over from the first half, because they have been brilliant to this point, partner.
Yeah, a lot of things change in that locker room at halftime. You know, you might feel good about what you've done. Of course, you got to realize the defense might be upset and is willing to come out here and take more chances in the second half. That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
RG3 from the gun. to Williams. Very nearly intercepted.
Third long situations, a lot of coordinators in this league will run a draw play on third long. Why? Because they're just looking for field position, pick up a few yards, and then by some miracle, if the running back's able to make guys miss, break some tackles, and pick up a first down, man, that's just gravy.
Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10. Halfway through the third quarter.
Away from the ball, there's a flag down on the field. They'll decline the penalty and let the play stand.
That's a nice play that time by the offense, getting the first down. They're up here in the second half, and they're moving the football. That's a great feeling.
The Ravens from the 37. Williams there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it.
Coming to the line at the 48. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage.
Griffin's going to take the snap from the shotgun. What a catch. And he's in for the touchdown. What a play. What a run.
Nowadays, so many kids, they grow up, they want to be wide receivers. I don't blame them. They're out there, they get to catch the football, they get to score touchdowns, they get to do dances, and you're not really allowed to hit them either. What a job.
They're setting up the return.
Gets out past the 30 and brought down at the 35.
The Cowboys put some points on the board on their previous possession. Although it was just a field goal, Phil, they'll be looking to add some more right here.
Oh, absolutely. I think they were disappointed in that last drive. You got it going. You think here comes a touchdown, and it doesn't work when you kick a field goal. So a little disappointed. That should give them some momentum to get tougher and make this happen and get a touchdown.
Dez Bryant with the catch.
The Cowboys at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield.
1st down and 10.
Makes the reception.
You know, when you throw the football like that down the field, you pick up a first down. Now you can do anything you want on the offensive side, and you got that defense guessing.
Romo's completion percentage, 70% on the day.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up.
Set up screen. Brought down by Mosley.
Nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator. A little screen pass to the halfback. He knew the defensive line was going to be charging hard. They were, and it picked up some nice yards.
The Ravens lined up in the nickel.
Now 1st and 10.
And Morris is taking the handoff.
Coming up, 2nd down. Wasting little time.
Romo's going to take it from the gun. That's dropped by Bryant, who couldn't bring it in.
Sometimes when you have a player with this kind of talent, you're willing to put up with a few drop passes because when he catches it, he has a chance of going all the way. They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
3rd and 10.
On the money. That picks up 11.
Jim, the defense gives up the first down that time inside the red zone. But there's only so many things the offense can do. Let's see if they can hold them.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive.
The Ravens defense now is going to go nickel. Good for only a yard.
He's now averaging 6 yards a carry on the day. Wasting no time now for this next play.
2nd and goal to go from the 1. Smith's the one who made the big stop.
This will be the 8th play of this drive.
3rd and goal to go from the 2.
Touchdown, and that'll close the gap in this one.
Oh, what a good job there by the offense. 3rd and goal. And what do? They run the football against the defense. And nice job getting the touchdown.
Driving extra point is good.
The Cowboys are ready to kick it away.
They'll take it at the 20. The Ravens on a quest for their 3rd straight scoring drive here, Phil. They've been having their way with that defense on these last few possessions.
Well, let me say this, Jim, it's not that easy to score points in the NFL, not the way they're making it look, and they're confident, they look like they're fast, they're fresh, they're rested. It's been fun to watch.
1st down at the 20. Good yardage picked up on that ball.
The Ravens are still in possession as we get this final quarter underway.
They come to the line of scrimmage. 1st down.
The final quarter begins with this snap.
Gordon is trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
Quarters formation here for the defense.
The Ravens have it at the 39.
Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains. He's now got 70-plus yards on the ground. 1st down on the way.
Griffin in the shotgun formation.
Looking long. Intercepted.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
The Cowboys will be trying to make it 3 successful drives in a row as they retake the field here on offense, partner.
They got a great feeling from the offense so far. In other words, they're confident. They feel good, so you need to keep calling plays. They keep the offensive players in a positive frame of mind. You do that, hey, I wouldn't be surprised to see him march down here and score again.
Wants to go deep. Climbs the ladder, and he has it.
The Ravens set at the line. Dime package. The Cowboys have it at the 44. Beasley with the reception. Beasley's met after a gain of 8. That's his 1st reception today. The line of scrimmage, the 48.
2nd and 3. Flip to the outside. A tackle behind the line.
Ravens guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got in the backfield and made the tackle.
This is 3rd down.
Tony Romo is going to take it from the shotgun. Williams has got the catch and the 1st.
Time for the hurry-up offense.
The Cowboys snap it at the 41. Gets it out for the completion. And that gains a few. The Cowboys still trail, but as we look at the passing numbers, it's hard to find much fault with them.
Romo's numbers, though, speak to a team that could be winning if other things like their defense were doing their part here, partner.
Well, yeah, that's right. The defense has got to hold their end up, but the offense, they've been very, very good. The quarterback has been accurate. He has been smart, and that always gives you a chance when your quarterback is playing that well.
Still not taken down. Gains 11. He's up over 90 yards so far on the day.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
First down at the 20. Morris on the screen. Touchdown, Dallas. And Morris has caught his first touchdown of the season. The Cowboys for the point after. Makes the PAT. The Ravens return team is ready. He's got a chance to return this one. The Ravens offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
Gordon's marked down at the 47.
The Ravens are really a true football team. Their defense, we know it's good. They don't want to just rely on it. The offense, nice job picking up that first down. Eat the clock up. Keep the pace of the game on your side. Small lead here in the second half. That was a good job.
After running it, it's second down. The clock's really become a factor here, and the defense knows it has to get off the field as soon as possible to give the team a chance. To go before this one's in the books.
This next play comes from the 30.
First down at the 30. They call his number once more. That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's second down and 9. Griffin from the gun. Looking to go down the field here. Throws it in the end zone. Touchdown. Those should be all the points they need to polish this one off.
That was a beating that started at the beginning of the game, and it never stopped. What a great job by the offense and the football team.
The Ravens ready to boot the football down the field. And a touchback. The Cowboys offense, Phil, is on a roll right now with touchdowns coming on each of their last 2 possessions. Can they make it 3 in a row right here?
Well, we're going to find out. I like their chances. What have we seen that makes us think that they're not going to come out there and get it done? They're playing exceptional football on the offensive side.
First down. Pressure on every snap now. Comes down with the defender tips it out.
Well, sometimes when you have a talented receiver, you just got to put up with plays like that. He might drop a few, but when he does catch it, they can make a big play.
Romo's got no one behind him, just a quarterback waiting for the snap. Gains about 3.
Jim, here in the fourth quarter, when you're down, what you want to do is just keep that football moving. That time it's a short throw. He gets a completion. Good job. If you think you can get a play off quickly and not use a time.
And the pass is picked off, and that will all but do it. Phil, can you believe The defense steps up and makes the interception to clinch it for him today.
Oh, they love this. Nothing like winning a game with a defensive play to ice everything. And I give the defense all the credit. Just a great play on their part.
No margin for error from just outside the goal line. And that's a touchdown late in this one. That touchdown might just wrap it up.
Yeah, it sure will, Jim. It's been an exciting game all day, and to score late in the game like this, to put it away, it's time to celebrate a little on the sideline.
The Cowboys are ready to run back this kick. That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20. The Cowboys offense comes onto the field, and even if they put together a scoring drive, there's not going to be any difference here in the outcome. Now just playing for a little bit of pride and perhaps to try to get things going for next week.
Well, pride's gone out the window. You've lost that already because it's been a dismal performance by your whole football team today. And I say this on the offensive side, don't press the issue, just get this game over with.
Tony Romo connects with Des Bryant. 6th catch today so far. How about the way he always locks in and concentrates on the catch?
Man, he's got hands like glue. When you shake his hand, he can break yours because that's how strong they are. So not surprised to see him just reach out and just snatch the football out of the air.
Romo's completion percentage, 70% on the day. Failing to complete that one, so 2nd down here. Romo's back in shotgun formation. Makes the catch in the open field.
Good route that time by the receiver on the out route. Nice throw by the quarterback. This is what they call a timing route. Well, they were right on time.
1st down at the 38. Has his target. And he's on the sidelines out of bounds.
I love these timing routes. The out route, nice job by the wide receiver. As he's breaking out towards the sideline, that football is right on target.
The offense is set at the line for the 1st down after that completion. Romo's pass will go for an incompletion this time.
Got to give this secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
Romo has everybody split out wide for this snap. 2nd and 10. Over to Witten with the reception. The Cowboys are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. Stepping up, ready to spring into action at the 8. 1st down here after the completion. Romo stepping back into the shotgun. That's Romo finding Bryant.
The offense is so close right here. They just need to show a little power and punch this in the end zone and get that touchdown.
The Ravens go with the dime formation here on defense. The Cowboys come to the line, and they put their receivers in a bunch formation. That sack belongs to Vontez Perfect.
Now, this is about as bad as it gets for a quarterback in a situation like this. You're near the goal line, and they give you a chance to throw the football, and you take a sack. Oh, my gosh. I wouldn't want to be him in that film session tomorrow.
This will be the final snap. Third and goal from the 10. To Williams. And it's swatted away. Phil, before we go, how about this win? How much will this one count?
You know, Jim, all wins are nice. This one was done easy. You didn't have to sweat too much over it. You feel good, and you just enjoy the next couple days.
For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance saying so long for now.